Hello everyone and welcome to G.I.Studios. My name is Garen.
And I'm Isaac.
I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins, won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the.
Today we're going to be doing a review on two different headphones, a more expensive pair
Sony.
and a cheaper pair, Cowin. It's like an Amazon brand, I believe. So I guess first we can start off with the price. The Sonys are actually discontinued as of right now. There's another model that they have though. We'll put both models in the description. One you can only get used, these, and the other one you can get brand new. So used, you're looking at like 150 for these, and for that newer model, you're looking at 180 for those. But those are brand new. The only thing you lose with the newer model is you lose a little bit of runtime, but it also charges faster. It charges in 4 hours instead of 7 hours. So let's see here.
Well, I've personally heard both pairs, and I would have gone with these any day. Not for, I don't know, I just thought they sounded better. So.
The Cowins are $90, but right now they're running a sale for $70. So if you get them quickly, right after we post this video, they might still be on sale.
But these, the Pros, it has noise cancellation, which means it does, the outside listeners can still hear you very well, what you're listening to, but you cannot hear anything. I mean, zip, zap, nothing. I've yelled at him before with these, when he's had these on, and he did not respond in the least point. And they have also aux port. I know another pair of Sony headphones do not have that, so that is a Pro. They have bass effect, so that is a Pro. And if after they are turned on and paired, or even just turned on, if you push the power button once, it'll tell you like if the battery is high, medium, or low. So that's really nice. And then for this side, it has a up and down volume. And then for the play button, you can skip if you push it forward once, or play the song again if you push it back, or pause it and play it. If or answer a phone call, it has mic. If you push this little button once. And also, if you hold it forward, it'll skip the song forward. If you hold it backward, it'll skip it back, just slowly, kind of like you're skipping a movie.
Like rewind and fast forward.
Yeah, and they fold up really nicely. Fold them up like this, and turn them like that. Really easy to turn. They fit very nicely. Ear adjustable. So really, I don't have any cons about it. Really, all I have is pros, and it also has a Sony app, headphone Sony app. So that's kind of nice. It doesn't really do a whole lot, but it's kind of nice.
The only con I would give it is for some people who don't like bass. If you turn the bass effect off, well, but the thing is, it's adjustable. The bass is adjustable, so it's really not a con because you can just turn the bass down.
And on the app, you can turn it negative bass, so you can take the bass like almost completely out. It's really nice.
The only con would be the price.
Yeah, I actually got these on eBay for like 120 to 150, brand new. That's they weren't discontinued yet. They were still making them.
Back whenever they were new, and I don't know how he got that deal. That was a super great deal. But I'm sure you'd be able to find deals like that. But back whenever they were new and they were still coming out and everything, they were like $250 brand new.
So these are expensive pair of headphones.
Yeah,
They're good.
yeah. I guess now we can move on to the budget headphones, the Cowins. First thing you'll notice is they're not as cool. Yeah, they're $90. They don't look as cool. I mean, they oops. They kind of got a cool look to them, but it's nothing compared to the Sonys. Those just look really awesome. As far as folding, they don't fold. All you can do is just like, wait, let's see. Yeah, that's it. What you see is what you get. They do that, and that's really about it. You know, they're adjustable and everything, but yeah. Pros on these is you got a 30-hour runtime, so you got a good battery on them. They are also noise canceling. I would suggest always listening with noise cancellation on, because oddly enough, it sounds better with it. Like, the sound quality itself actually changes a lot. The bass is less punchy and a little bit cleaner. It takes 4 hours to charge these.
Versus the Sony, it takes 7 hours.
Yeah, surprisingly, the battery is better on this than the Sony, which kind of blows my mind. You know, because it lasts 30 hours versus the 22 hours of the Sony, and it only takes 4 hours to charge versus 7 hours. But this is only running Bluetooth 4.0, which is quite a bit slower. And then obviously sound quality is nowhere close to the Sony's. There's really not a whole lot of features. You do have the aux port, and apparently you can do calls with these now. They've upgraded it since I bought mine. You can do calls with the headphones. Mine do not. But yeah, I believe they both use the same like micro USB charge port. Isn't that what yours is? Yeah. It's got
Quick thing for the Sony, it comes with a little bag case. It'll come if you buy them brand new in a big box. This will have like the Sony box over it, but I took it out. And then also it'll have this case. It'll come with a special Sony aux port and a USB charger. That's also there. So little interruption there.
The Cowin does come with a case. I lost my case. I have no idea where it's at.
It was a nice case.
It's like a cross between a soft and a hard case, because it's soft to the touch, but then also it won't like crush down on the headphones.
Whereas this, it's like just the, you know, you can pretty much bend it like that, so it's not very protective. You can just carry it around. So I would say these aren't as comfortable as the Sony.
Yeah.
I'd say the Sony has a bigger ear piece, so that it fits more over your ear more comfortably. And I found these a little bit harder to turn the earpiece to adjust your ear. These just automatically, like, it's weird, it does it very nicely. So that's the only cons I would give it.
Yeah, the Sony have a better build quality all around. They're a little bit stouter, heavier built, and they are a lot more comfortable.
They look big on your ears, but
yeah, let's try them on so they can see what they look like. So there's what they look like.
Got rocked it a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what they look like. So his are smaller and thinner and look better on your ear and your head. These are bigger, so
Yeah,
they might look a little bit weirder, but C, they're skinnier.
Yeah.
I think so. That's a nice thing. You don't look as weird.
So I guess we can go ahead and rate the sound quality on all the different levels. So we're gonna rate it on bass, mids, and treble. What would you give these on bass?
Probably like a 4 or 5.
I would give them 5 to a 6, so we're pretty close on that.
Yeah.
And what about the Sonys?
Well, I had 9 or 10. Like, I am extremely satisfied with how much bass they produce.
If you want bass that you've never heard in headphones before in your life, that's what you want to get.
Turn on the bass effect.
Yeah.
And turn it all the way up.
I mean, I listen with two 12-inch subs running like 1200 watts, and that with the bass turn all the way up was a little bit too much for me. I had to turn the bass down on those. That's how much you can get out of them if you love bass.
It's extremely good.
But then again, you can also, like we said, turn it down, and we'll come into the mids. I'm gonna give mids on the Cowins. I'm gonna give them about the same as I did bass, 5 or 6.
Yeah, I'd go up to a 5 or a 6 too. They weren't bad. For the Sony, probably like 8 or 9. Like, even with the bass running, they're still extremely clear. No clipping at all. It's just super clear, no matter how loud you have it turned up.
I would give it the same. I would give it about a 7 to an 8.
Yeah.
That was really good. Treble, I'm gonna give these a 6. Treble. I feel like the treble's pretty good.
Yeah. A little bit
Pretty
better
rhythm.
here. With these, you can pretty much hear everything pretty well.
Yeah.
It's just the bass is loud.
Yeah.
You can't play it with some going through some EQ that makes it extremely loud, or else it'll clip it.
Yeah.
These will clip eventually. I'm afraid to because I don't want to blow them out. But yeah.
Those, I would give those on the highs, probably with a 7. 7 or an 8.
8, yeah.
A little bit lower than the bass, but still really clear.
Yeah.
Surprisingly clear.
No matter how much bass you pump through it. Unless, like I said, you run it through EQ, and whenever the bass hits through the EQ, it'll obviously, no matter what you're listening on, turn the lows and the mid and the highs down and the bass up.
Yeah.
But like just regular, it still keeps everything clear whenever it hits that hard bass.
We ran these through, the Cowins through a third-party equalizer, and to try to get more bass. Honestly, it didn't, you can't get any more out of them than what they have.
I heard clipping whenever I think the noise cancellation was off,
Yeah.
and then whenever it was on, it stopped that clipping and it was more clear.
Yeah,
So-
definitely leave noise cancellation on, because everything sounds a lot better. It's not just having to do with, cutting out ambient noise. It does make the sound quality better. Like the highs and the mids especially. When you turn this noise cancellation off, the mids are ridiculously overpowered and it just sounds weird. I don't know why they did that. But anyways, they did.
So we've arrived at value.
Yep.
If you don't have a lot of money to spend on headphones right now, I would definitely say that the Cowins, they're probably worth it. I don't know how the newer models are, Garrett's had these for a long time.
Yeah.
So it's possible that the sound could be a little off compared to brand new. But I would definitely suggest, for $90, they're probably, I would get them if I did not have a lot.
Yeah.
And then, hey, if you're willing to pay a little bit more, I suggest going with the higher pair of Sony like these. I hate that they discontinued them.
Yeah.
Because whenever these were out, I was going to buy another pair, but I don't know what I'm going to do. So
There's still a lot of used ones on the market that are used like new, but who knows how long that's gonna last.
yeah.
But I would say with confidence that the B1s, the other models, are probably gonna be close to as good, just because we know that Sony's a high quality brand. I mean, they've been around for a long time. I don't think they're really gonna let you down too much, to be honest.
I think in my research of finding going against these, I was originally going to get the B1, but I went with these as I found them looking, and the research I found, I think because I went to Walmart and that's where I found the B1s, and that's where I found love with bass boost, but they weren't as good quality. Like, you could just tell, like, just the make of them just wasn't as good. Obviously, you can tell by the price, $250 for Sony N1 versus $180. So obviously, you're going to have some flaws. But I think the bass was actually better on the B1s, just from hearing these and then going back and hearing those again.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
More
I can't
bass.
believe that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I think the kick was punchier and stuff. But I don't think they would have lasted as long just for the build.
Yeah.
So I think these were definitely a better pair to go with.
But I've had the Cowins for, I don't know, probably had them for 3 to 4 years, and I have not had one problem out of the Cowins. And I mean, they're the cheapest of all the ones we've got here.
Don't get us wrong. This is just our opinion of the headphones we have tried. There's still plenty of other fine brands out there
Yeah.
that you can try, like Skull Candy. I've heard good things and bad things about those.
Mhm.
There's other brands and little brands that might have good quality stuff.
Yeah.
So this is just our opinion. Don't feel like you have to buy these. Like, you can put them up against each other, but feel free to, take our opinion in, but still look for something else. If you want to pay more than 90, but you can't quite pay 180, there's probably something in between there.
Definitely.
I know there's Sony headphones in between there. There's probably some kind of Cowin or other brand.
Yeah, and there's a cheaper version of these as well. There's the E7s. These are the E7 Pros, but you can get a cheaper, I think they're like $60 or something. I'm not really for sure. But if you need to go even more budget, then there's cheaper ones.
So this is just what we say of what we have and what we know, what we've been using. I make music with these. They're fantastic, work well.
Yep. And those are the ones I use to make music.
Yeah, so these are both very good headphones,
Definitely.
especially for the price of them.
I would say value on both of them is really high for, you take price to performance. I would buy those again, and I'm sure you would buy those again.
I would.
So
he has, of course, all the fancy speakers set up, like you said, the 212 subwoofers. He has the long sound bar.
yeah.
I do not have that, so I come over here every once in a while. Listen to their songs, but
Well, I believe that wraps it up.
alright, we are going to read you Proverbs 3, 5 through 6. Let not steadfast love and faithfulness forsake you. 5 through 6. Now I'm going to read you Proverbs 3, 5 through 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths.
Sounds like a pretty good word of wisdom.
And also the Bible does say to praise the Lord with music. Like that. So, don't get us wrong. Everybody has some kind of music potential. Some of you might think, oh, no, I'm just totally, music is not in me anywhere. But it is. If it's like clapping to singing to doing something, there's always some way to praise the Lord through music.
Yep.
So, just always feel free to do that.
Signing off.
G.I.Studios.